In the 80s, a developer from Sega named Yu Suzuki was on the rise in the arcade scene, creating many games based off his passions like motorcycles and science fiction. But the one game that really got the engines turning was Outrun.
Three, two, one, go, go, go!
Welcome to the Fantasy Zone.
Get ready for some crazy fun on the J Blast Network as we dare you to put your quarter up. Oh yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll.
Developed because of his passion for cars, specifically just for driving around vast locations, Outrun would be the driving game in the Yu Suzuki's dreams. Developed using the System 16 hardware, Outrun would be able to utilize parallax scrolling in such a way that it would create a 3D effect, giving the player the impression that they were driving in 3D. This wasn't a new staple, as many of the System 16 games gave off this beautiful effect that looks amazing to this day. As for gameplay, Outrun would be about driving, not racing. Despite the title, the only thing you're really outrunning is the clock, which was really made to keep those quarters coming in. But the goal of the game was to create a driving experience that would have you exploring many vast areas and get the feel of a Sunday drive with your girl, cruising through beaches, cities, plains, valleys, mountains, and even deserts, plus many other random locations that are just plain cool to look at, like these ruins, and look at these clouds. This is truly some of the pinnacle of sprite work. With all these environments, you might be asking, how long is this game? And see, that's the cool thing, it's short. After each area, you get a direction you want to take, with different areas on each path, and the best thing is that you don't have to stick to one path. You can go for multiple and mix and match how you choose. Depending on whichever final area you go to, you'll get different endings. Sometimes you make your girlfriend jealous, and sometimes your fans are so excited for your victory that they end up throwing you so high in the sky that you break your spine and your arm when you land. Damn. That's gotta hurt. But the gameplay isn't just a cruise. Yu Suzuki chose the Ferrari Testarossa Spider for a reason. You see, not only are you on a time limit, but you're dealing with traffic too, which can be a pain in the ass, just like in real life, and can leave you crashing into them or just bailing on the side of the road. Total wipeout. To counter this, you want to switch gears often between low and high. You'll use the high gear when you're trying to gain speed and swap into low gear when you're trying to turn or avoid an obstacle. Managing the switching of gears is what will lead you to your success, as relying only on one will not get you far. But it's the challenge of the traffic, the want to explore, and learning how to master your car at top speed that makes this game as addicting and fun as an arcade game should be, setting the standard for what arcade races, or just arcade drivers in this case, could be. Of course, being successful, there are many ports of Outrun available, some good and some absolutely terrible, mostly the older ones. Look at this Commodore 64 port. That is disgusting. But the port you really want is the Sega Ages ports, which is where my footage comes from. This is the Switch version, and not only is it arcade perfect, but it's even better than the arcade port. It allows for different difficulty options like turning off traffic so you can get that smooth ride, and has more music. And damn, I forgot to mention that kick-ass soundtrack. This game got some jams like Passing Breeze, Magical Sound Shower, and of course the iconic Splash Wave. Just listen to these tunes while the car grooves. Outrun really is something special, ain't it? Again, if you want to try this, it's best to get the Switch version, which is the latest Sega Ages port of the game, and it's pretty cheap. I'd say it's worth it for a classic like this. Well, it's been a ride. This has been your host, J Blast, and you've been tuning into the J Blast Network. And I think it's time for you to put your quarter up for Outrun.